Hello everyone, welcome to the introductory lecture for EPM 4902 Capstone Seminar for Winter Quarter 2016. It's from January 4th to March 13th. My name is Dr. Camerata, and here's my contact information. I'll be your seminar leader this quarter. That's my phone number. You can send me an email there. There's the University College website in case you have any questions. This class has a number of different assignments. Here you can see a summary of what we're going to be doing. The first is class participation. This is an important part of the class. Class participation is worth 200 points, so it's about 20% of your grade. We have a pre-class assignment, it's worth 10 points. You have a proposal that's worth 20 points. A capstone outline, an outline of the paper, it's worth another 20 points. An annotated reference list, another 20 points. Communication exercise, 10. The reverse outline, 10. Capstone draft, 200. Peer review exercise is 10 points. Final capstone paper is 400, and the final presentation is 100. So this is what we're going to be doing in the class. The class, as you can see, is heavily geared towards scaffolding, which is, in other words, assignments that build on each other. And so each of these papers as we go gets more and more in-depth and more comprehensive. Here's the class schedule. I recommend that you somehow include this on one of your calendars so you don't miss any of these. As you can see, the first minute that the class opens, you have an assignment due. So I recommend that you start on that if you haven't already started on it. If you're watching this the first day of class, you're already late. So let's make sure to get those in there. We essentially have a paper due every week of the class. Our first paper, Capstone Proposal, due January 10th. And you'll notice that all papers are due on Sunday evening at 11:59 p.m. That's when the week closes for the class. Capstone outline is due at the end of week 2. We have a break in week 3, and then we have an annotated reference list due in week 4. Week 5, we have a communication exercise. That's kind of the midpoint of the class. We have a reverse outline due in Module 6. The first draft of your paper, which is to be a 95% complete draft, is due February 21st, the 7th week of the class. I will review these, turn these around. You'll get some feedback from peer review as at Module 7. That's part of the actual exercise of the draft. You'll have 2 weeks then to produce your final capstone, which is in Module 9 due the last day of the class. And you have the final capstone presentation, which is also due the last day of the class. So we've got to have something done 95% complete in terms of the paper by week 7. And then final capstone papers due the end of Module 9. Actually, I extended it a week so that it's due in the end of Module 10. So you guys have a little bit more time to write it. You have essentially about 2 weeks to do your review and revising for the draft. But just know that you've got a draft due at the end of week 7. There's a lot of activity in this class. It's a highly interactive class. This is a seminar format. We have 21 forums total in 10 weeks. 2 to 3 forums each week for a discussion. 5 to 10 points each for 200 points total for your discussion threads. It's necessary in order to get full credit to participate on 3 separate days each week. So how can you succeed at this class? Well, I'm not going to banter about the bush here. This is probably the most difficult class you've taken at University College. It's probably the most challenging. It is a seminar format, which means that you are going to be guided rather than me telling you exactly what to do. This class is up to you to create it. I'll give you an outline of some assignments, some general instructions, and it's up to you to make it happen. Stay involved and keep current. Don't fall behind. If you fall behind in this class, it's very difficult to catch up. Extremely difficult. Support your peers. Provide feedback. Provide meaningful feedback. I'll be assigning some learning teams so that everybody doesn't have to respond to everybody else. You'll have a couple people that you'll work with throughout the quarter. And so I'll assign those the first week of class. Now, research is not hard. It's not difficult, but it is very, very time consuming. So plan on spending 20 to 40 hours per week minimum. If you have a vacation time, you may want to take a vacation at some point during the class, probably between weeks 7 and 10. This is, no fooling, 20 to 40 hours per week. I've had students tell me that they have spent easily 30 to 40 hours per week on the last couple of weeks of this class, and even into the middle part with doing the research. Again, research is not difficult. There are a lot of resources you can use to help you. The librarians are very helpful. But plan on spending this amount of time. So arrange your work schedule, arrange your life, make sure that you can make it happen. Again, you want to stay current with all of the activities, stay current with your assignments. Don't get behind, because if you get behind, it's very, very difficult to do anything to catch up. You end up overloading yourself. Just a reminder, this paper is going to be assessed to the highest possible standards. This is a culmination of all of your work at University College. It's a demonstration of what you've learned. So Turabian format, writing skills, clarity, focus, grammar, structure, development topics, adequacy of research, linkages of ideas, focus on a clear topic, a good problem statement, a good argument in your literature review section. All of these and more are going to be part of your paper. So keep calm, work hard, and you will succeed. So we'll see you online.